Welcome to the Aztec Empire, the land of warriors and one of history's most controversial emperors, Moctezuma II. This guy wasn't just any ruler. He was the Huey Teotoni, the great speaker of the mighty Mexica people. He ruled over millions and commanded a city that made European capitals look like villages. But then disaster struck. In 1519, a group of strange, pale-skinned warriors landed on the shores of Mexico. They rode giant beasts, wielded thunder sticks, and were led by the ambitious Hernán Cortés. And Moctezuma? He had to figure out who they were and what they wanted fast. Moctezuma II was born around 1466, a prince in the powerful Mexica dynasty. He was raised as a warrior, trained in battle tactics, leadership, and, most importantly, how to keep his gods happy. The Aztecs believed that their empire thrived through sacrifices. Without sacrifices, the sun might stop rising, the crops would fail, and life, as they knew it, would collapse. But Moctezuma wasn't just a warrior. He was also a religious scholar and a master of politics. He knew how to expand the empire, crush rebellions, and make his rivals disappear if needed. In 1502, when the previous emperor Aztec-Spanish passed away, Moctezuma II took the throne. And let me tell you, he ruled with style. He had hundreds of wives, thousands of servants, and an entire army at his command. He even bathed twice a day in scented water, which by 1500 European standards basically made him the cleanest man alive. Now, here's where things get really interesting. By 1519, strange omens and prophecies were spreading across the empire. People reported seeing fire in the sky, lakes boiling, and a ghostly weeping woman roaming the streets. Some believed these signs meant the return of Quetzalcoatl, the giant feathered serpent who was said to one day return from the east. And then, boom, Spanish ships arrive. White-skinned men with beards. Strange weapons? Riding beasts never seen before? Moctezuma had a decision to make. Instead of attacking immediately, Moctezuma sent gifts, gold, turquoise, and lavish robes. But a big mistake, because all this did was prove to Cortés that the Aztecs were loaded with treasure. In November 1519, Moctezuma and Cortés finally met. And honestly, it was awkward. Moctezuma welcomed Cortés into Tenochtitlan, the biggest city in the Americas. But Cortés? He wasn't here for sightseeing. He quickly realized that while the Aztecs were powerful, they had one weakness: politics. Moctezuma's empire was built on conquered tribes who hated paying tribute. Cortés used this to turn the Aztecs' enemies against them. And then the unthinkable happened. Cortés took Moctezuma prisoner. He was forced to rule under Spanish control, making public speeches to keep the people calm. But soon, the Aztecs had enough. In June 1520, violence erupted. The Aztecs rebelled, and during the chaos, Moctezuma was killed. Moctezuma's death marked the beginning of the fall of the Aztec Empire. But was he a weak leader who trusted too much, or a pragmatic ruler facing an impossible situation? One thing's for sure: Moctezuma's story is one of the most dramatic in history. And without him, we might never have known about the greatness of the Aztec civilization. Thanks for watching, young historians. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.